Hi everyone, this is Victoria with Girl with a Butterfly. That's my Instagram handle. And this is a flip through for a custom journal that I did for Saritha. Her Instagram handle is the Happy Color Craver. And I bet everyone that watches this flip through is probably friends with her. She seems like a very sweet girl from all the interactions I've had with her. And when she told me that she wanted a custom journal, her idea was basically like Enchanted Garden meets butterfly kaleidoscope. So we kind of came up with this concept together, and there are so many butterflies in this journal. I think we counted, 300 plus. I remember I put the number on my Instagram for a giveaway that we did for anyone who could guess the closest amount. And Candy with Pink Paper Gaga, she guessed the closest. I was so surprised. She was just a couple butterflies off. And honestly, I may have even been wrong when I counted these butterflies. I counted them, I think, 3 times. There might be even more, so who knows. But anyway, I'm gonna try to go quickly because this is a huge journal, and I wouldn't say this is like the regular, the usual custom journal, because this looks like it's already been finished, like it's been used and completed by someone, because it's so chunky. But she wanted a very embellished journal and said I can just go all out with trims, with fabrics, sparkles, literally anything I wanted. So lots of charms. You're going to see a ton of stuff in here. And we also both found out that we love psychology. So I actually altered a book, an old psychology book, because I am a therapist. So I altered an old psychology book that I no longer needed to create this, because I knew it needed to be a very hard cover for how huge it was going to be, and in order to hold this door. So the idea behind this cover is that you're walking into this like secret enchanted garden. And then so there's a bunch of butterflies here, and some of them I embellished with crushed glass. I don't know if you can see that, but it's that pretty colorful stuff that looks kind of like glitter but isn't exactly glitter. And I'm surprised at how well it actually sticks. I think I just used PVA glue. But anyway, here's the cover. Use different butterflies to, of course, add a ton of texture. Here's what the spine looks like. And then the back kind of doesn't even match. We had looked at different fabrics and we both liked this one. And so this was kind of the original, the base fabric, but now looking at it, doesn't really match necessarily with the front. So maybe she can even embellish it or something and make it look a little bit different. And then in here would go like the keeper of the garden. And I'm using this picture because this is a picture that we both liked. I believe it's from Ruby and Pearl. And of course, I was thinking she can embellish it or maybe even fussy cut it and just make it look, to make it look more personal than just this itself. But it would go right in here or anything else she wants. Anyway, let's get started. Oh, I forgot to mention there's a charm. I tried making a charm, and this is as far as I got. I added some crushed glass in here so that she can use it however she wants in the journal. There's a little heart locket, again, because of the entire concept of like secret, hidden, and then a key right there. And then I think I added, a little bead right here. Okay, let's get started. So when you open the door, that's gonna be annoying. Hold on, you guys. When you open the door, and I'm going to be careful, I don't want to bend anything. It says Sanctuary of Secrets. She was fine with me using my handwriting. She actually encouraged it throughout the journal, so that was kind of fun. Just use some gold. I used that gold stuff that you would use on wax seals because it looked really pretty. It almost looks like a green gold. And then I added some fabric leaves right there. And then, so Sanctuary of Secrets, that's the name of the journal, or Saritha Sanctuary of Secrets. And then when you open it, there's more butterflies here. I got this beautiful paper from Emily's Paper Arts. Same with this, it's so sparkly and pretty. And Saritha can, maybe add something else in here, like a secret hidden message. And then when you open it, looks like this. And I love the color so much. I've said this in my other flip throughs, but I used to think I hate the color purple, but now I'm thinking it's one of my favorites. I use it all the time, and Saritha specifically asked for this color in the journal as well. So of course a lot of butterflies here, kind of like 3D butterflies. And then this is from Raindrop Lila. So it says, great things take time to grow. And I thought that was very fitting for the beginning of a journal, because this is almost going to be like her story. And she can decide what that story looks like. This is from Paper Alessandra, and it means, so this is in German. I have no idea how to pronounce that. And it means disappear or vanish. So again, the idea of like secret, hidden, sanctuary of secrets. So I put that in here for her to use as she wishes. And then this is from the original book, the book that this was created from. And I put a wax seal on it. I mean, she can open it if she wants. There's nothing necessarily secretive in there. I just like that it said contents. So, you know, she gets to decide what the contents of the rest of this journal will be. And then I did handwrite in small lettering right here, in the heart of the garden, sanctuary of secrets. We'll tuck that in right here. And you guys, I don't remember where I got this really beautiful digital from. I'm gonna include it later on in the description. All right, and then, did you guys hear that? That was my fridge. I think that was the ice. Anyway, she wanted like a kaleidoscope envelope type thing, and that was pretty serendipitous because I had wanted to do something like that too. So I used this card as the cover. It's a papyrus card with a butterfly, and I added a jewel. And then I feel like this part's really pretty. The inside is pretty basic because I thought, you know, as tempted as I was to completely embellish it, I wanted to leave it for her to do as she wishes. So let's go ahead and open this. So I embellished this a tiny bit with some really cool like ivy looking paper. But then it's pretty basic on the inside. It's just cool how it opens up like this. And then, you know, she could, I don't know, what I would do is probably put a ton of different colored washi tapes on there, or maybe just write secret messages that maybe come together when you open the envelope a certain way. And then this actually also opens up this way, like this. Can you guys see that? So that'll be fun. I'm really excited to see what she does with that. And then right here, I did add something right in here. So in a garden book, I found this Secret Garden. Thought that was cute to put in here, and I just added a little butterfly with a tiny jewel, of course. That just goes right in there. And it looks, you know, it's kept secret, so I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, then you close this. And I tried not to put too much texture, like jewels and different things in this, because it would not close otherwise. All right, and there's a little key charm right here. Can you guys see that? There we go. And then this, I was so surprised. In that garden book, I found this. I loved the message of it, but also the color scape. I thought it was perfect for the journal. So it says, the unexpected. The imagination needs noodling, long and efficient, happy, idling, dawdling, and puttering. The most valuable garden tool is a gardener's lighthearted vision. The idea of decorating a garden should include spontaneity, whimsy, personal touches, and not too much careful planning. Letting go of predictable notions means more room. And then I don't know what it said, but just the idea of this being whimsical and her not having to do a ton of thinking ahead of time or planning ahead to work on this journal. Oh, and I never talked about my super ostentatious shirt. Look at this, you guys. I don't think I'd ever wear this anywhere else, but it looked really cool online when I saw it on the model, and it didn't look so like huge and flappy. So I figured I'd wear this for the flip through and then probably cut it up for some journals. Anyway, back to this. This rose right here is from Raindrop Lila, and I just cut it out to use as a pocket. And I made a little journaling card. I liked this one because of the eyes. They look like, this butterfly looks like it's hiding something or like it knows something. And I liked how it kind of looks like it's peeking out right there. And then here's a little button or a little leaf that I thought went well with the colors. Oh my gosh, that was only page 1 and I'm already going for almost 10 minutes. All right, I really liked this image too. Forget where I got this as well. Just adhered it with some washi tape. And then when you open it, there's some more writing space for her. She likes pockets and flips and things like that, so I tried to make it as interactive as possible. I don't know where I got this digital either. This I got from Happy Mail, and I just thought it was pretty and fun for her to collage with because of the colors. And this is just a piece of the psychology book. So again, she can collage with it, and I actually made some tags and added bits and pieces of this book throughout just to, you know, keep at least some of the original form. Some pretty sari trim right there to make a tab. Some butterfly pages. And then this, I didn't glue it on. She can do whatever she wants with this. And then inside, I put a bunch of like butterfly stuff. A lot of those, I didn't take them all out. There's a bunch in there. Oh, some pretty paper for her to cut up that I used throughout the journal. There we go. And then she mentioned, and I did like, it was one of my first posts ever, I had collaged with this scrapbook paper and she really liked it. I think that was the inspiration for the color palette, and so I made sure to include that everywhere, or as much as I could. And here's some stamped butterflies in purple. This I also think is Raindrop Lila. And when I was telling Lydia from Raindrop Lila about this journal idea, she had actually made she made a digital kit and sent it right over, and I thought that was so cool. So a lot of her digitals will be in here. All right, a cute little, what is this, an envelope pocket. And then I included some fun things for her to use. This is just, I don't even know what this is, but I used it to like spray paint some patterns on some of the pages, so I left it for her to use too. And then here, I actually wrote her a message because again, she said she likes this kind of stuff. So you'll notice journaling prompts, different quotes and things like that. So you can go ahead and pause this and read it if you'd like. I think it's pretty cool. I really liked that quote. And then, whoops, hold on you guys. Just some more paper for her to use however she wants. And then I made several tags again with that psychology paper from the original book. I did some stamping. There's some journaling space right there. Or she can write all over it. And then, I don't know if you guys can see everything. There's a, whoops, that was a butterfly that just fell. One of my butterfly decorative pieces. Here's a little green charm. I love this emerald green color, and she also loves this color, so I added little jewels throughout. Again, some of that material that she can use, you know, maybe cut it up and collage with it, decorate tags with it, who knows. And then this, I use this in a lot of my journals. I really like it. It was just one digital that I bought on Etsy, and for her to journal on or glue onto maybe one of these pages. Of course, another purple stamped butterfly. And then this can serve as a tuck spot. A lot of the butterflies in here, you can use as tuck spots, like that. And look at this pretty green, I love it so much. And then this is the middle of the first signature. And what I did is I made them removable if she wanted to remove them, because this is so chunky that if she wanted to, she could, you know, cut this, for example, and it would make so much more space if she ends up adding a ton of texture to the pages and later on it's just completely open and won't shut at all. So that's why I did that. And I like it for myself too, because I'm constantly rearranging the order of my pages, and this type of binding allows me to do that. All right. Just some lace right here for her to tuck something in. And she really likes black accents, as do I. So I used a lot of that. Oh, another one of those really pretty digitals that I showed you earlier for her to write on. Some more dark, like scrapbook paper I thought she would like, and I just covered it up so she can do some journaling under there or on top of this. This is from Yuki. I know she likes this Saritha likes this kind of embossed paper, so I put some in here for her. And again, that scrapbook paper that I thought she really liked. And then this right here. And then this is just some rose petal dyed. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's another butterfly. Rose petal dyed paper for her to write little notes on. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. I don't know what is happening. What is this called? A playing card? So there's a butterfly on it. Oh, this way. There we go. And I really hope those sounds weren't loud, you guys. I'm actually going to show you what fell because I was supposed to do that at the beginning of the video and I forgot. Okay, so this is the mirror that I got her. The compact mirror. I had a picture of it because I had bought my friend one of these and she really liked it, so I included it in the journal. And then this, once I get this wrapped up, this entire journal wrapped up and packaged away, I'm gonna put this beautiful, is it brooch? I'm gonna put a brooch on it to tie everything together. It's so pretty and sparkly, and then there's a little pearl right there. Okay, well, let's keep going. This beautiful waterfall image, to me, I just thought this looks very serene, looks like it would be in a beautiful garden, so I had to include that in there. And then I added some butterfly stickers for her. This opens up too, and then inside, I don't even know if I should try taking this stuff out, but there's a bunch of butterfly stickers, like floral stickers, things like that for her to use. Oh, here's one of them. And then this I found in a magazine. I thought it was really cool. Oh, and I see what's happening, you guys. This lace that I had the book under, it's just going nuts. Okay, anyway. Here's another tag that I made. This is Raindrop Lila, and I did put something on there. There's a quote. I'm not gonna read it because I don't want this to take too long. This is Raindrop Lila as well. Another really beautiful trim, my favorite color, green. This is actually Paper Daisy journals, I believe. It's pretty snug in there. Beautiful butterfly from On a Whimsical Adventure. And I love this sari trim right here. It's so pretty. Okay, that's the first signature. All right. So of course, more butterfly embellishments, and then a butterfly postcard. And then in here, actually, I put another like secret little butterfly. Let's see if we can get it out of here. There it is. Okay. And I did actually write a quote for her. So creativity is a lot like looking at the world through a kaleidoscope, ... And basically, because it's a secret sanctuary, I didn't write who it's by. She can find out on her own, and that'll be part of the fun. And then in here there's just a pocket and some more dark toned papers, scrapbook papers. Oh, and this is so cute, you guys. These are two little girls, ladies, I don't know, that are having a tea party, and they're butterflies. Can you guys see that? And then another pocket right here. This is from, you'll see what the rest of this looks like. I just glued this on here. It's part of a garden book page that I included in here. And this is Ruby and Pearl. And the reason I included this is you'll see the rest of the picture soon. But to me, these women look like they had just come from the, a stroll in the garden. They just look very elegant and like they're relaxing. Oh, and then here's a secret letter for Saritha that I included, and I put some stamping on it. And here are the other ladies, so it's the rest of the picture, and I put a butterfly on her shoulder. Well, actually she's holding it, but it looks like it's on her shoulder to go along with this quote. It says, "Happiness is like a butterfly. The more you chase it, the more it will evade you. But if you notice the other things around you, it will gently come and sit on your shoulder." And then she could maybe write some cool stuff within here. All right, and then some cool paper for her to use right there. So I used this butterfly a lot in this journal, this butterfly lace trim. It's so pretty. Oh, this is one of my favorite trims too. I use it all the time. Ooh, this is one of my favorite pages. Again, she let me go all out. I don't know, she could maybe journal all around it. That's what I like to do. I like to journal on every page, even if there's a ton of stuff on there already. And she could even journal on the back of these wings. I did that on some of them, actually. I wrote quotes and things like that. Anyway, this is just super pretty and very sparkly. I added a ton of glitter there. And then washi tape on the sides. Another quote with a pretty butterfly. And then this is Raindrop Lila. And I made some journaling cards, again from Raindrop Lila Digitals. Just some sparkly things for her to play around with. Maybe she can glue them on here or hide them in other parts of the journal. Oh, and then I added a little flower right here on this really pretty sari silk, a jewel right there. Another quote with white gel pen, and I'm including a couple gel pens with this package so that she can use it on all the dark pages. This is just a really pretty butterfly page from a garden book. It was originally in my first personal junk journal, and then I felt like it matched so much more in here. So I decided to put this butterfly in here. Some more pages. I love the patterns here. A fun little postcard that flips out. And then she could write things here. And there's butterflies there as well. Oh, and then tucked in these roses, I put some secret journaling cards for her. Again, from Raindrop Lila. Just very lightly embellished them. And she could hide them in here. This is really pretty too. Something she could write secret stuff under there and in here. And then again, some more of that rose petal dyed paper that I made. Oops. Okay, let's keep going. Another center page for the digitals. Again, all of them will look like this, just in different colors. Another Raindrop Lila digital. This one's gorgeous. I did barely any embellishing. Looks so beautiful on its own. But of course, this would be a pocket if she wants to, Saritha wants to add anything. Oh, and on this butterfly, I did actually write something on the back. I think it's a quote. I won't look at it now, just because I'd have to flip the journal over. But it'll be a surprise for Saritha. That's really pretty right there. Oh, some more crushed glass right here. And then this is from Raindrop Lila. Just a really pretty blank page for Saritha to journal using those white gel pens. Raindrop Lila right there. I love that design, that pattern. And then this, I butchered this quote, but I made it work. So it says, adopt the pace of nature, or the pace and nature of the garden. Her secret is patience. So if you actually look up that quote, that's not exactly how it's written. But I messed it up. That's okay. And she can cover it up if she wants to. Another little black charm right there. And then this is just blank underneath for her to do some journaling, some scrapbook paper. Raindrop Lila right there. Can you guys see this? This is a cool magazine image. The butterfly I added, of course. Some more paper and then just blank writing spot underneath. Oh, this is one of my favorites. I'm not going to read the quote either, but look how pretty this is. And this is a 3D butterfly that I glued on. With some really pretty trim right there. A pretty postcard. I left it blank on the back. And then this also has, Saritha posts a lot of inspirational things about like self-care, you know, setting healthy boundaries, taking care of ourselves. And so I actually really liked one of the things she posted on her stories, so I wrote it on the back of here. And of course it's kind of a challenge getting to it, so that'll be interesting for her to try to get to. And then a really cute little charm right here. There's a key and some beads. And this polka dot trim, I don't know that it necessarily has anything to do with gardens, but I just really liked it, thought it was cute. And of course she can get rid of it. She doesn't like it. Some paper, some more of that scrap paper she likes. Opens up for journaling space. Some more beautiful, look at this beautiful color. And again, some more journaling space. This is just a cutout from, it says butterfly, so I included it in there for her to collage with. And then some magazine pages. And I liked it because look at this like slithering snake. You can barely, I don't really like snakes, but this definitely looks like Sanctuary of Secrets to me. That's the vibe I get. And then another card with a prompt. It says, take a moment to reflect on one or as many of the themes or questions. And then in here, if you guys can see, there's just a bunch of stuff written in black for her to look at. So, you know, stillness, or what lights you up? What 3 things are you proud of yourself for? Serenity, ... So she can look at those and use those as journaling prompts. Little rose right there. And then this, I love, this is another Raindrop Lila digital, I love it. So I just wrote, amusing on change. We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. And then when you open it, it says, take a moment to recognize all of the ways you've changed / the changes you've chosen to make. I wanted to make that distinction because there's a difference between us adapting to change that is outside of our control, but when we intentionally decide to make some changes, I think that's pretty powerful and definitely deserves recognition. So something for her to journal on. And then put a little stamp right there. This is a pocket right here. Oh, I love, this is one of my favorite spreads. I don't know where this image is from. This is from Ruby and Pearl. Ruby and Pearl, Raindrop Lila right here. Made another tag, and this one gives me like, this spread reminds me of like Valentine's Day, like a dark Valentine's Day. Blank on the back. I stamped a ton of butterflies right here, just no rhyme or reason, just all over the place. She could still write over it, and then here's some more writing space. Another center page, this time in green. Ooh, I like this fabric right here. It's really nice. It's super soft. And again, I did some stamping, kind of went all out with stamping right there. This is another Ruby and Pearl, some butterfly accents. Oh, and some more crushed glass, but this time it's black. Cute little butterfly that I glued on right there. And then throughout the journal, I really like Rumi. I don't know about her, but based on the stuff she posts, I feel like she would like his work. Like right here it says, if you want peace and purity, tear away your coverings. So I thought this could be a journal prompt for her to use. And she could also just take it out if it's making the journal way too bulky. Some little secret writing spots right there. Another tag and some dyed paper. And then right here, there's hope. I added that. This is from Raindrop Lila, and I added that because, again, butterflies symbolize transformation, renewed hope. So I felt like that was really fitting. This is another like journaling prompt. There's a butterfly on here, so I definitely had to use that. And it's from Rumi again. So it says, tend to your vital heart and all your worry will be dissolved. So maybe another journaling prompt for her. And then there's just some more writing pages and scraps for her to use in there. This is from Ruby and Pearl. It says, open here. And then it says, what's your let go list? What would letting go make room for? Again, I felt like that was something she would appreciate and want to journal on based on the kinds of topics she posts about on her stories. And there's balloons there for let it go. And it doesn't really match the garden theme, so that's why I tucked it away in here. Let's see if I can fit it back in there. There we go. Some more pretty paper. Oh, and then this one again opens up this way for her to write on. This is another quote about butterflies, and I thought maybe she could use that as inspiration for this spread. Another dark colored, dark toned postcard. And then there's a lock right here, so I thought she would like this too. I'm not going to read the rest of the quote, but another really cool journaling prompt, or she can, you know, get rid of it if it's way too bulky. And then I don't know why I didn't add jewels on these butterflies, so I think I'm going to do that after this. And then, oh, you guys, I don't know if it's still going. Another writing prompt right here. Fun little card. It says thinking of you. And then out here is another tag I made, and it actually, oh, it's blank on the side, on the back. But there is a tag in here that has a prompt on the back. And then another tuck spot. And then this is from like recycled packaging material that I spray painted purple and gold. Another image from a magazine, and there's some garden ladies. Ah, it's not going back in. There we go. I'm not gonna take all this stuff out, but I basically cut out a ton of, I had a bunch of leftover butterflies from the digitals I printed, so I cut out a bunch of them, not necessarily super neatly, you can tell right there, but she can glue them all over the place if she wants, and it says Bloom, Raindrop Lila. And then this is another quote by Emily Dickinson, and this is from Raindrop Lila. And then there's another prompt right there for Saritha to work on if she'd like. Another beautiful butterfly image from a magazine. Another little journaling card, butterfly accent right there. This is kind of fun right here, and this is Raindrop Lila as well. It'll just come out like that. Look at this cute little angel. Another cutout, and it does have a prompt, but she doesn't have to use it. She can just glue this on somewhere. All right, almost done. And I can see that this is over a half hour already. I'm not gonna read this, but it talks about butterflies. Another center page, this time in blue. Again, this butterfly is a tuck spot everywhere. It's really pretty. I love the colors, they're so vibrant. And then you can see that I tried that spray painting technique with that material in the beginning of the journal. It's kind of shiny. A journaling card right here, some more dyed paper. Again, one of those really cute butterflies. And then some more journaling prompts right there, and she can use that, or, you know, rip it out if she doesn't want to. And then another fun writing spot right there. This is like a little pocket. Raindrop Lila. Another fun Raindrop Lila digital tag that I created, and it does have a prompt right there. Honestly, this is kind of like a therapeutic journal, because some of these prompts I took actually from my work, stuff that I do at work, and that I try to apply myself. So I hope she enjoys that part of it. This is also Raindrop Lila right here. Raindrop Lila, this is just a little tuck spot. All right, you guys, we're like on the last pages, finally. Okay, this is a postcard that I embellished just a tiny bit. And I think I skipped a page. Raindrop Lila right here. Oh, and this is supposed to look kind of hidden because it blends in, but there's actually more writing prompts on there. On the back side. And then just 2 more pages to go. This is a super gorgeous digital. Again, it could be a writing spot. And I've used this image in my journaling before. I think she's beautiful. She has a butterfly crown, and she is a butterfly herself, or a fairy of sorts. So I had to use that stunning photo or image. And then the very back, I added, so there's this image, like kind of a funky image, and here's like this butterfly fairy queen. And she looks like she's victorious, like she just conquered something. So I added here an extraordinary story, and this is from Raindrop Lila. Because again, the idea is that Saritha is using this journal to write her story, and she gets to decide what story that is. And then this is like a door to the next thing. So I did write where to next. And then I actually didn't embellish this too much. I figured she could have some fun putting glitter all over the place, maybe adding a jewel here if it doesn't make this too chunky. And that is the end, you guys. Thank you so much for being patient with me, for bearing with me as I went through every single page of this huge journal. All right, hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.